morning, Mr. Chalupa. Welcome to our school. We are the students from 9B. Would you be so kind and answer us a few questions? The first question is, what do you think of our school, the level of teaching and the pupils?
Well, first of all, good afternoon. I have to say that this school is well known, not just in Prague 6 but abroad, for the excellent level of especially like language teaching and skills of kids. And I would say that this is the best that works for a school, maybe better and bigger than a new facade or windows.
Okay. The second, do you like our school's new look?
Well, I'm living just nearby, so for me it was visible how the school is changing during a time in the last 6 months. I do believe that a new facade, a new look of a school will refrain for a long time, but even what I said in the grand openings ceremony, I do believe that it is more important for a school, and it's a real heart of the school, more than a facade, are the kids and the teachers and the level of education and the knowledges that the kids could get in a school. That's more important.
Okay. What, in your opinion, is the best thing to come out of the reconstruction?
Being a person responsible for taxpayers' money, I have to say that the first and most expensive and also more important thing is the way how it was reconstructed, and the question of a new facade, how to control the expensive costs for the heating and how to spend and make the school more ecological than it was before. But I would say what is always the first point you see is how the school looks like, that is new, it's green, has a new facade, new windows, and also new entrance, for example, with balcony. How is it balcony? What you have on the main gate. So I think this is a nice school, and it is an excellent place for supporting people to be more educated and to be prepared for the future lives.
And what about you at school? Where did you go to school?
I went to the school that is just on the next hill on Norbetov, that was that time in a terrible shape. That time there was no gym. Our kitchen and eating room was somewhere in a cellar, and it served also like a space for the nuclear attack to be saved. So the school was in a terrible condition. Nevertheless, my memories to that school are great. It was a nice school with an excellent teacher, and I also remember that the former head of this school used to be my teacher at the school of Norbetov, Madame Hozova. So that was one of my teachers, not the main teacher, but one of the teachers. So, but I'm a mayor of a district that there are 18 buildings of 16 schools. I have to count the same for each, not to prefer some of them. So, in a British word, politically correct, I have to say there is no one whom I somehow, it has some priority. And I'm happy that also this school is now in a shape like the others of 15. And there are just 2 other schools that are waiting for reconstruction, that we finish our program, our global and total reconstruction of our school buildings.
Okay, and now my friend.
So, what did you like at school?
Since my childhood, I was very interested in history. I liked geography. I was not as bad in math and languages. On the other hand, I have to say that when I was visiting your chemistry and physical class, I was a little bit nervous about that no one is going to ask me what's going to be on the board, because that was chemistry especially was the subject that I didn't like as much. Like your head. But I know it depends. It's changing. Every year you have different priorities. like a boy in a school, my favorite employee of a school was the ladies in the kitchen that I loved more.
Now, last, which subjects were your favorite? So we can say maybe one most favorite.
It is still history. That's why I was also studying history at the university. There were languages that I liked. That's why I prefer, and even I have my personal program on City Hall that's called Open World. And it is for pupils on our school to get them abroad, to get experiences for being in a foreign language community, to get the possibility to speak in their blood. Because it is very easy to learn vocabulary, to remember all the dictionary and rules and grammar and so, but to practice it, to lose your shyness, not to be shy for speaking. This is the most expensive thing, the most important thing that we all have, and we have to over and broke the barriers in ourselves to start to speak languages, to know that we make mistakes. Even I do mistakes, and I know that I do mistakes in my English, but I know that I have to practice. And this is the best way how to get the language in your blood. Is to practice, speak. And this is also, I would say, some message that gives this school to the others. The orientation to the languages and to the ability of their kids to speak several languages, not one, not just one, because we know that to know just English these days, it is going not to be enough.
And which subject did you hate?
Yeah, I told you. It was definitely chemistry, maybe in some years biology, and I don't know if this is correct way. Hate, let's say I didn't like, and I don't know, maybe that's all.
And did you feel embarrassed at school?
Well, it depends on which year, which school. I was, if I counted well, I spent maybe 20 years of my life in school. So it differs from which year, which school, and which teacher. So I would say generally yes.
Thank you. That's all. And thank you for your
Merry
time.
Christmas to you!
Yes. We want
Teda,
our
hezky
school
mluvíte.
want to
Tak jo.
wish.
Čau. Ahoj. Mějte se hezky, paní ředitelko. Shledanou. Nazdar. Čoče, takhle to má. Ovládáš. Čau.